Hi loves, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. If you are in OG, I see you. Today I'm back with another video. Today's video is fashion related and I'm going to talk about tips when you're thrifting. Yeah, tips to follow when you're doing thrift. So definitely, you know, nowadays we have so many different places to thrift. So we have like stalls, the normal stalls that we have already established, and we also have markets, local markets. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about thrift tips on both because I am an addict of thrift shop. Hey, Mimi, like I am an addict of thrifting, I mean. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how to thrift and thrifting like a pro, you know. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Number one, identify local stores or thrift markets. You have to sit down and list them. Like, you know, there's Toy Market, there's Gikomba, there's Think Twice, there's Think Wise, there's Motherland, Sijuwat. All those stores, all those markets, you have to list them before you decide which one you want to go to. So you have to know like your local markets or local stores that are around you. Point number two, know their shipment schedule or schedule. Know when they bring new things, like kwenye cameras zumwago. I know like markets like Gikomba, cameras are almost every day. But when it comes to stores, these normal stores like Think Twice, they have a specific day when they are opening stock, yeah? So you better know their shipment schedule or when they are going to open those camera things. Zinaitangwa cameras, new things, yeah? Point number three, be patient when you decide to thrift. Be patient because getting good things take time, yeah? You know, it's bale, like imagine a place like Gikomba, they have a whole bale, wamefunga bale mzima. You have to go to dig deep. Unainua hii, zingine ziko huku chini, unachukua za juu, kuna zingine ziko huku chini. You have to go deep, dig, look, take time. Be ready to spend a lot of time when you're thrifting. So you need to have patience. Don't rush at you're not seeing the right things that you want. This is not what you want. It's like umeenda tu hapo and then you just pull a few and then you're like, no, I'm done. Hakuna kitu nataka. No. You have to be very, very patient with thrifting. Point number four, identify sales. Like take advantage of sale days. Sales day, when those stores are like, we have on the stores, this mostly goes on the stores, we have sale days. They stick them sales, they have sales, they stick it on their doors or just somewhere outside, because this day things are half a price or they're going at a certain price. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. When you're going to thrift to Gikomba, my friend, Gikomba and other markets like Toy Market, especially Gikomba, just make sure you're very early. Like, let me not lie, good stuffs in those markets are seen in the morning. So ensure that you go very, very early. You don't miss, like, don't go in the afternoon. In the afternoon, utapata umeshachagua cameras zimeletwa huku tunauziwa kitu by 20 bob tunauziwa 1 something ama 200 or 300, yeah? So take advantage and go very, very early. Don't delay at home. Another tip, especially when you're going to Gikomba, look homeless. Look homeless. No, I don't mean like you go looking, but look homeless. Just was some common like random shirt, random kitty shirt, a cap, maybe mboshori if you can, because you're going early. Do mboshori, do marabo, yeah? If you, yani ukienda ile place uko umechapa luku, my friend, wewe na bills gate mnaekwa hapa. Wewe unaekwa category ya bills gate. So if they're selling something at 100 bob, and they see the way you're dressed and you look this classy, you look like very expensive, this expensive man or woman, my friend, that top that is 100 shillings, you're going to buy it at 500 bob. That top that is around 20 shillings, very classic, you're going to buy it at 200 bob because of how you look. So when I say look homeless, I mean, enda tu chapa tu hiyo jeans. Don't worry, chapa hiyo jeans kinakaa tu hivi hivi, kitisho kinakaa hivi hivi. After all, umeenda 6, umechagua vitu zako, by 9 you're back home. Take a shower and look good, yeah? That's the biggest secret, especially when you're going to Gikomba, because they don't have a fixed price. You know, the stores like Think Twice, they'll tell you like everything is going at 200 bob. So you're just there, nothing. Maybe they have an hour where they'll say, if you're on the queue, everything that you have, you're going to charge it at 150. You know what they do. But at Gikomba, you bargain 200 bob, you bargain. Ensure your bargain level is on point. Mimi, I feel like, my sister always tell me, guy, bargain baka yo, because na bargain baka to 50 shillings. If it's worth 50 shillings, and I'm like, it's not worth that, I'll bargain. So make sure your bargain power is on another level. When you're thrifting, don't mind the size. Don't mind the size. Just go there picking outfits that you want. If they are large, ensure just pick them until when you're going to the changing room or somewhere where you're not going to fit them, and then you'll feel like, now this one I'm going to leave this. But don't leave something because you think quite in your head, this is not, it's, I love it, but it's too big. No, don't do that. Something else, upscaling, like buying something, if you are say small, buying medium, large works. It helps, especially this, because we have different sizes. The UK small is not the US small, is not your small. So buying items that are a size up is a key to this. Another tip, very, very important, be very, very vigilant and make sure you have thorough check clothes. Check the clothes, the thrift outfits that you remember. These are second-hand clothes, yeah, most of them. So when you're checking, ensure that you check for stains, dirt, holes. Like you can have a very classy outfit, but it has a lot of holes. So have a thorough look. Like chukua hiyo nguo, inua, angalia mashimo, angalia stains, especially under the armpits. If it's a top, check the armpits sana because it tends to have a lot of stains. Check the collar because of holes. I feel like holes tend to come at the collar. If it's the jeans, uko chini, like check that outfit. Aiangalie kabisa. Do a thorough inspection. Another thing, search for outfits off season. Unaona January time yenye jua imewaka, my friend, enda tafuta fur coat your day. January time jua imewaka, enda tafuta fur coat. Saizi venye kunanyesha, you don't go checking for fur coats now or big sweaters, warm clothes now that it's raining, because everyone will be like, these outfits are on demand. So you're going to be doubled the price because everyone is looking for these sweaters because it's rainy season. So it's wiser for you to check things, thrift clothes off season. Hey, watu nyoko US hata wanajua hii. Wakati nyoko, thrift, that is a key. That is a key point. You just thrift off season to avoid having being charged a lot of money on something that you could have bought at a cheaper price. But because it's during the season, you're buying a fur coat during the rainy season, they're going to charge you a lot. Another point, if you like a piece, especially on the stalls, in the market, if you like something, a piece, and you haven't made up your mind, please pick that piece, take it, put it in a basket until later when you're going to try it on and you like. That time, until when you're done with shopping, now you're going to fit in the fitting room. That's when you're going to make up your mind. So if you love something, just pick it, place it, or just put it aside until you start marrying. Because if you decide to let it go, you like something and you're like, my mind hasn't settled on this, and then you leave it. The next minute you're going back, someone has already taken it. You'll miss a very, very good piece because of you undecidedness, you not deciding whether you want it or not. So just pick it, weka kwa basket. No one will ask you ati oh mbeba nguo nyingi, because once you're going to the changing room, you pick what makes you happy. So just put it in the basket. If you will, at the end of the shopping you won't like it, well and good, you'll just return it to the nini. If you like it, you'll have banged a good piece. But if you leave it, imagine leaving a very good piece because you haven't decided, and then someone else come and picks it and goes, and then your mind is like, no, go back for that piece, and then you go back to the rack or you go back to the nini and it's not there. That's pain. That's a pain. Anyway, so buy things, make sure you pick things that you like, and as you continue shopping until you decide if you want them anymore. Another secret that I've seen, especially in the store, check the people who are shopping with you. You can identify your style with someone. You see someone is stylish, the things they're picking, and you're like, that one is cute. You go somewhere else, you see someone picking and you're like, And once you have identified such people and the pieces they're picking, hey, stick there, just play cool around, just look at the rack, eyeing that piece they have, because they might pick a piece, you both love it, but they decide to let go. So when they put it down, be the first one to pick it up. Maybe this has happened to me so many times, because I'm like, I love that piece. So I don't allow them to take nini for me. So I'll ensure that I pick that piece too. Okay? So don't ignore people there. Just look at them, pick the pieces they are picking too, because you love it, and trust me, you will like it. The last point here, make a friend in the store, especially the attendees. Those ones who are working there. Ensure that you are friends with them, you make friends with them, because they are the people. If it's Gekomba, make sure you make friends with the person who is selling, take their number, blah 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 blah, because these are the same people who will call you and be like, hey, we have new stocks, hey, today we have sales, hey, we have, make sure you make good friends there, and you will not regret it. Last, have discipline. Have discipline. Don't just buy anything. Don't just randomly buy things because you feel like you need them. Have things like mimi nikitoka kwa nyumba, I'm like, I need shorts, I need t-shirts, I need jumpers. That's it. If I go and find something cuter that is out of there but it's filling in my budget, sawa. But not just going there randomly. Ati acha nione kija think choice wako nao leo, ama acha nione kandi leo gikomba nitaona this and this. So have a list on things you don't. That way you'll not have a lot of multifunctional wardrobe. Like you'll not have a lot of things in your wardrobe that you're not using. At least you'll have managed to have things that you really need and like. So guys, those are the tips that I have for today. If you're thrifting, and I guess they apply on both everything else that you're doing. So if you're going to thrift, check on those, and I'm sure you'll love it. So guys, thank you so much. Till next time, bye bye. I love you guys.